Where do you think you're going? Fucking tried to whiff me. I thought about shooting there for a minute, but I was like, wait, let's see if she turns, and she did. Thought about it for a half second. Okay, so I think it's just the two animals here. I think I'll save my ammo. I think I'll save it. Because I think this one goat will be sufficient enough. Go down here. I wish there was an animal up here or something. Nope. Alright, come on, goat. I see the boat. Let's go to it. It's so funny that you can drag animals into the water with you. Because it's like, they would be fucking panicking if you did this. They would freak the fuck out if you brought them into the water. And if you actually look, this goat is not restrained at all. You fucking thought, bitch. Anyway. Ow. Pop in a tour. Done. There you go. Yeah, so the animal is not restrained at all, which is really funny. Because like, it could easily just break out of your hands. I don't see why it couldn't. There you go, and there you go. Alright. We got boards, and we got, get your ass off my boat. We got boards and shit, so we are done here. Let's just open this up and go forward. I am going to cut away. I'm just going to build up my raft for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sail forward until we find another big island, and then I'm going to show that I got to that big island. But I think what I'll do is I'll just edit. Where'd she go? No! Where did you go? I love that meme. I need to do that one. It's the Barnes and Noble meme. Barnes and no! Where did it go? I fucking love that one. Sorry. Here you go too. Alright. That was about 5 minutes of grinding. Maybe 10. This goes here. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you gotta do one here, one way over here, and one way over there. You want to separate these three. And when you do, you will get a signal. It says 1560 meters. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, 15. Hey, this might be a little tricky. We need a paddle. Run back and craft paddle. Okay. We're just gonna have to ignore some trash for a minute here. Scooch all the way to the side. I see that arrow, I want it. And of course a barrel just spawned right there, so now I have to figure out how far away that is. Okay, so get a little closer, get a little closer. I'm thinking right about... I'm just making sure my animals don't get sucked away. Here. Grab those, check. Still off. Okay, let me try an angle. Whale! Got a whale. Very cool. Bye, whale. Alright. Got the flippers. And with these, we should be able to just kind of swim really fucking quickly. So if we actually look, here you go. We are lightning fast now. We don't even have to jump out the water anymore. Just keep sailing, brother. Keep sailing. So we should be slightly faster, about 20% faster. It's not faster than the shark, mind you, but it is pretty fucking quick. Let's get back onto the bow real quick. Try to put away some of these items, like these. There you go. That'll keep my building safe. There you go. Let's make some more nets, because we are fucking just behind on our net collection. There you go. 3 more nets. Gotcha. Boom. And then, I need more plastic. Fuck. There you go. And then you just go boom, and then you put down another net. This might be the same episode. This might be a different episode. I don't know. Gotta do some fucking editing, motherfucker. But you see that in front of us? That is the radio tower. We must go to it. And get ready for some story, motherfucker. Let's see. Go around. I'm gonna remove these real quick because these are annoying me. Because it keeps blocking my path. I just need to put them somewhere where I won't like run into them. Probably like up here. This will be a pretty... you know, put it over here. No, because we keep running into that. Damn. There's not many good spots for this, so I'm just going to do that. Alright, so we're right in front of it. Just drift into it. Let's see what we get. Hinges. I don't need hinges. But what I do need is more platforms. Yoinkers. Alright, I'm getting a little seasickly. There you go. Yeah, if you get a little seasickly, you can turn off the waves with seasickness mode. It basically flattens out the entire world. It's not as fun when it's flat like this, but you know, it's better than getting like all like you know. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then let me grab some more stuff. Maybe we should make another water purifier. That shouldn't be too hard. That's definitely on my to-do list. Alright, so let's see, which way? Yeah, this way. Yep. Just kind of swerve off to the side a little bit. And I'm gonna go grab some of this plastic so that way I can try to build this thing. You ain't scary, bitch. Especially not when the water is so goddamn flat. Like, she is way less scary when the water's flat. Because fucking you don't have to worry about anything in your way. You can just kind of swim. Hey, bitch. She's so mad. Ow, what the fuck, dude? Okay, you know what, Susan? You're just gonna have to die for that. Hold up. Remove. We can put it back down and then ba-da-dee-da-ba-da. And then let me put down my other thing. Bada bing, and then you go over here and you just drink. Alright, how much inventory we got? Okay, we got plenty. Susan. Mwah. Yeah, you can kind of follow her down with the fins. It's kind of fucked up, but you know, works. So this is Radio Tower. It is a massive tower in the middle of a ocean palago thing. What's really weird is that there's coral here, which means not only has this been here for a long time, but this mountain was completely covered by life, which means this has been here for a long, long time. Coral takes at least 3 months to fully embed themselves into the rocky soil. So this thing has been here for years.
December 12th. We stopped for the night. Owl climbed the tower. Radio still works, apparently. Should be 2 weeks before we reach Celine, with the teams not responding. You might say things are a bit tense. The other facilities are underwater, so if Celine is lost, we've got nothing. And now, Sparrow's not talking to either of us. I really hope we're not the last hope for humanity.
So now we have characters. Sorry for turning down the music. I just wanted to listen to that. So right about there. When we find story, we put it around 60. And we got a spear, so we can use that for a little bit too. So what you're supposed to do is just jump up here. And now you can explore. Caught a shark. Named him Bruce. Really? This kind of leads into my theory a bit here, because this shark is supernatural. Not only did you catch Bruce, which is the name of the shark that we have on our boat right now, but also Bruce got away. Robbie, boat's gone. Bruce is after me. Gonna stay here until I find a way off this place. Mike. If Bruce is our shark, that means that this shark has been terrorizing people for years and shouldn't be able to die. So what gives? What's the shark right here? Well, I think this shark is actually a deity, a god, if you will. Because it doesn't make any sense for him to also have a Bruce when we have our Bruce. However, I'm still going to call her Susan.
January. It's been weeks. Just me and Owl here now, stuck on this platform. Sparrow took the boat. I can't figure out why. Everything is just so secretive. I mean, I don't even know their real names. I only know the team at Celine got a prototype working and they needed more people. We were supposed to be those people. And together we would find a way out of this mess. Somehow. Owl's yelling up in the tower. Or maybe the radio picked up something. Is it you, Sparrow?
So we got Owl, Sparrow, and this new guy. If we open up our... What the fuck is happening? Oh, there you go. If we open up our book, we can actually see who's been talking. So Owl and Sparrow and all that. So we need one more name in order to know his name. So we explore down here. Nothing of value. So we go up. Back in the day, this place was actually kind of plain. There wasn't any like vines or anything like that. It was completely plain and different. So here we got a blueprint for the headlamp. That'll be a new item for us.
Owl's radio notes. 22nd of December. Distress call received. Balboa Island. 9th of January. Koku won't accept facts. 2nd of February. Gunshots in the distance. Tangaroa City. 14th of February. Sparrow's calm. That's Celine. 6th of March. Another distress call. Varuna Point. Missing child. 16th of April. Rafters dreaming of utopia. Foolish hope.
So we got different distress signals. Balboa Island, Tangora City, Salina, Venura Point, Utopia. Remember those names. Those are very important to the story. And those are places we will visit. So now we've been over there. We follow this beam, and then we go over here. Jump. It's kind of an obvious path over here. It kind of points you in the right direction with the vines. When I first came here, there was no vines. There was no right direction. I just kind of climbed this bitch. And during that time, I actually had a ramp. So I was already up here before I could even climb up the normal way. I didn't even find that bottom chest until way later because I was already up here.
February. We've picked up a lot of signals. Maybe someone will come and help us. We're not starving. Yet. The reactor at Celine might be the only chance we have against this endless ocean. You knew it, Sparrow. Owl thinks you betrayed us, but you must have had a good reason for leaving us here. I hope you make it to Celine. I hope you finish the reactor. For all of us.
Sorry about that. Cat was wanting to come inside. So Kuko, Sparrow, and Owl were working on reactors. This radio tower was where they were basically basing because one of the reactors was flooded. So people were trying to use reactors, trying to survive, and the world is now flooded because of it. All the caps have been melted. So now we must find Utopia with this new radio signal. 618 Venezuela. Blah, blah, blah. No, actually, we didn't get. So the Vikatakastein is new. Yeah. Alright. Holy shit. Among Us. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, a friendly face. Wondering how I ended up here? Story. Really long story. Anyway, nice raft. If you need any repairs done, let me know. I've sort of ended up as a maritime expert, mainly due to the world sinking. Awesome. Let's head out.
She just vanishes. Yeah, you can do it again if you fucking push E here, in case somebody didn't get that character. Yeah, that's our first taste of Talia. There is 2 other characters that you could play as before Talia, and every time you find these new characters, you can play as them as like skin. You're basically the same character no matter what, but it's just really funny how that is how they implemented different characters and skins, is just slap them into the game. Kind of awkward, but whatever. Before, Talia was not there. She was added way later into the game's development when they wanted to add more characters that you could interact with. So she was kind of a test to see how interaction characters could work. And then eventually, later on, we will have more characters to interact with. So Talia is kind of a prototype. And so they basically just kept her in and made her a skin change. She was basically added as a skin change, basically. But I believe she was a prototype to be, you know, some sort of NPC that you could interact with. Because after her, there's a lot more NPCs to interact with. Mwah. But they were all added in the same update, so who knows? Maybe she wasn't a prototype, but to me it feels like she was a prototype. Yeah. So now that's taken care of. Let me just put away my shit. There you go. There you go. Do we have this one? No. You get the snip snip. And then you get the bucket. Give me some more milk. God damn. Alright, and then put that away. Where's my cooked meat? So, that was the radio tower. Very simple. You're just meant to come here as your first objective, and this basically tells you the main story, which is people are surviving, the radio signals point you in the right direction, follow the radio signals.